Danielle Hashi here with Hashi Trades, and happy April Fool's Day to you. I just want to let you know that I will not burden or embarrass or make you cringe with any terrible April Fool's jokes, not yesterday, not today, and not tomorrow. So you are safe with me for today. However, I want to talk about why I think at this particular phase in my life and age in my life, the April Fool's Day is actually terrible. I totally agree with almost everything that this Reddit user is saying. As you can see on my screen here, user landed in disguise 4 years ago, changed my view. April Fool's Day is terrible. Now, before I talk about why he thinks it is, I want to talk about why I think it is. Why I think it's horrible is because basically people just like say random stuff and then they're like April Fools, and the thing is like it's never really funny. And this one is honestly the most cringe to me. Number two is a close second with his girlfriend's one, talking about she's going back to college. However, I know it's April Fool's Day, and I know, Graham, you're not moving back to California because the tax situation has not changed, and you're a multimillionaire and you don't want to pay taxes. You're done? What? With paying taxes? Yeah, we know. Psh, bye. And most of the time, it's pretty cringe. And if you have any brain knowing what day it is, you already know that there's such a high probability that it's an April Fool's joke. And it's like, seriously? This day comes every year. Maybe if I was 2 years old, you would fool me, but I've been around the block 3 times. If you want to say a trip around the block is 10 years. Anyway, so let's look at why this person thinks that April Fool's Day is terrible. To begin with, let me just say that I don't discount the existence of good April Fool's jokes. Agreed. Pranks are way better than jokes, by the way. I have seen some that I thought were well done. However, I still think April Fool's Day is terrible. First, it seems like roughly 99% of April Fool's Day jokes boil down to, I lied to you and you believed me for a second until you remembered what day it is. Exactly. People just like make up random lies. Sometimes they're believable, sometimes they're totally outrageous and sensational, sometimes they're in between. However, you probably are only going to believe them for like 1 to 10 seconds and then that's it, you know? Alright, he says, how is this funny or even fun? Exactly. It's not even funny or fun for like either person. Like, honestly, every time I've heard someone or seen someone do that to me, they're not even laughing. Like, lame. It just seems incredibly cheap and easy to me. Exactly. Cheap and easy and lame. Best case scenario, you get an annoyed eye roll. Second, the best premise of the day, be careful what you believe for the set period of time, no longer actually works because thanks to global time differences and idiotic companies every year that try to be extra crafty by starting their April Fool's bullshit either early or late, the April Fool's period doesn't have a clear beginning or end. Third, it makes getting actual information around April 1st a nightmare because it's difficult to tell what's real. Many media organizations participate or run April Fool's articles, and some of them suck at it. Last year, my company ran a joke article we ended up having to apologize for because so many people thought it was real. I worry that if some major real but unexpected news event ever happened on April 1st, it'd cause chaos because some people just straight up wouldn't believe it. In principle, I love the idea of a holiday dedicated to pranks and jokes. Me too. But it seems like April Fool's is mostly just about poorly executed jokes that are really just dumb lies in a 36-hour period where you can't ever be totally sure if any news you come across is real. Okay, so really, let's just take this whole paragraph and mark it as agreed, agreed, agreed. If your best April Fool's joke is just telling a random lie and then waiting 10 seconds for someone to be like, what? What did you say? Are you serious? Really? Or anything along those lines? Like, come on, dude. Or as Joe Biden would say, come on, man. I did it wrong. Come on, man. Anyway, I think that there are some awesome pranks that you could do, and I was actually researching this. Believe it or not, we're going to look at those now, and I'm going to kind of talk about what I think about each one and my top 3. So let's have a look. Whoops, float me on top, QuickTime. Alright, sorry guys. I always forget to do that. Oop, let's go to the top. I have to redo this, but it doesn't feel as organic as the first time. That's what she said, right? Okay. Go to the top. 1 and 2, pretty good. Alright, so number 1, the harmonica. Basically, you duct tape a harmonica onto someone's car on the front bumper, so when they're driving, the wind just blows the wind right through. And obviously, harmonicas are wind instruments, so it's going to make crazy sounds. It's going to drive them crazy, and they're going to think there's something wrong with their car. That's pretty good. Or they might just think, wow, that's a beautiful sound. Like, maybe they had some harmonica video playing on their phone. Use other door forever. This one is hilarious, but given the current situation, not everyone is going into the office or going many places where this could actually be applied. Basically, you tape, please use other door on every single available door, and then they're just going to have to be like, wait a minute, which door do I use? So I think that's pretty funny. I would even do that at my house just to be a dork, but you know, it's different. Rearrange kitchen doors. I guess it could be funny, but if people have OCD or they're neurotic, like my parents, you would probably just get your ass kicked by doing this one. Text them the dictionary. I read this one. I don't really understand it. Basically, you like take excerpts of the dictionary and copy and paste it and then send it as an attachment in email. Honestly, that's not even funny. That's just pretty lame. Chewbacca roar contest. You get a bunch of people to like call the same person and do the Chewbacca roar. I mean, yeah, but they're going to know who you are unless you block your caller ID, and there's going to be that one person that forgets, and da-da-da-da-da. Urgent request. Basically, on this one, you take a Post-it, and you write, I need to see you ASAP, and then you write a really weird, illegible signature at the bottom. But the thing is, like, we're in 2021. Everyone is texting and sending out memos and emails. Like, it's so unusual for someone to be writing important information on a Post-it, especially a time-sensitive message like that. I feel like anyone who has some thinking skills would be like, this is BS. But that's just me. It says, don't let them get too freaked out before revealing. Yeah, no one's gonna get freaked out. I just be like, dude, who's actually writing important information to me on a Post-it? Not only that, but like so many people are not in an office with people right now. Everyone's working from home. Number 7, I thought this was pretty funny. You just switch out everyone's underwear, but it only works if you like live with other people. I'm sure if you got roommates, they might not appreciate it, but whatever, still funny. They're just gonna like go in the underwear drawer and be like, oh, those like polka dot granny panties? This like bedazzled thong? Why am I holding up this thong? I never owned this before. Where are my boxers? So yeah, that's pretty funny. This one I think is pretty crappy. So you give them an envelope full of glitter. Now if you have anyone who's pretty much a human and they open an envelope full of glitter and they're in a situation where they don't want to clean up all the glitter and it's a giant mess and they don't have a broom, they're just going to be pissed off. And honestly, I mean, maybe if you're a little sadistic and you love to laugh at other people's suffering, yeah, but this is not that funny. They just have to clean up, and then maybe they're going to be really mad at you and know that it's you, and if you're in the vicinity, they're going to be like, F you, you clean it up. Anyway, so if I had to pick one, I would go for the harmonica, or the please use other door, or the underwear switcheroo. What pranks have you done so far in your life? Do you think that April Fool's Day is pretty lame because most people, 99%, just make up lies that only last for about 10 seconds before everyone is like, I know what you're doing? Or am I just a pessimistic, cynical, horrible, dark human being? Let me know in the comments down below. Bye!